Well, hello everyone. How's everybody doing today? Nice, cloudy, rainy day I have here. Hey, hold on just a second. I'm a little bit late because I am checking on something and I want to know if you can hear me just fine. I need to know sound. I was having a little difficulty with it earlier today, but give me just a moment. I got to check in on something else here real quick so I don't give you guys wrong information. Um, hmm. I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta have this, make sure I'm accurate about what's going to happen tomorrow. Yeah, what's going to happen tomorrow? Okay. All right. I think I got it straight now. So, okay. Sorry, everybody. Is the sound okay? I was having to check up on something heyday that you guys are all excited about. Hello, he says. Hello, Russell. Hello, Linda M. and Jennifer Blakey. Judith Stone, hello to you. Carol Smith, hello. Cute kitty, how there? How there? How there? I'm not even, my tongue's already getting twisted up today. Hope that means a chill derby. Nah, I wish it was a chill derby. I like chill derbies. It gives you a chance to stack up on other things and get other tasks done. Hello there, Ian. Coming down the line, Alicia, welcome. Chill is fine, but need a break from the bunnies. We're going to have a break from the bunnies. Yes, we are. Uh, hello, C. Hello, Diane. Gosh, you guys filled up the chat already. Hello, Valerie. If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry, but this kind of chat's already full. Hello, Sam. Hello, Faria. Jacob, how are you? Well, how is everybody else? Hello, Bavesh, BR Gaming. I'm sorry. I've known him. Gosh, Bavesh, we've known through heyday, what, about 5 years? 4 or 5 years, ever since I first made my first neighborhood, my existing neighborhood. All right, coming down here. Oh, you guys are still adding more. Hello, Caleb. Okay, well, as you guys can see, we're going to talk about the weekly events and next week's derby. And I had got this, I got to turn something off here before I get in. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the guava tree, in case you guys are excited about the new product that's coming. And there's more, of course, but we're not allowed to say it. But tomorrow they are going to show the dairy news. And it's my understanding it's going to be at 12 p.m. UTC time. So for me, that would be like 6 a.m. I don't even know. I'm going to have to set my alarm and be hanging right on to my computer just to see when it's going to happen. Um, you guys can hear me. I didn't see a sound check. All right, I'm going to get to my farm first of all so that we can have a look at next week's events. Okay, the very first thing that you're seeing there, let's see if it's going to show up. There we go. Something is wrong. My screen is not totally filled up there. Well, I don't know what's causing that to happen. Okay. Uh, if you see what we're showing here, it says the Heyday Dairy News, the winter update is coming. I thought they said that was a little mistake for that to be showing the way it is, but we don't care. It says Dairy News and the update's coming. That's all we care about. Loud and clear. Thank you, Brummy. I appreciate that. Hello, darling. The events for next week will be tomorrow. We're going to have a truck order event for extra land expansion materials. You guys will be able to catch up on that. Back up. Friday, they had a Black Friday sale. Yeah. Hey, they had a Black Friday sale, but a lot of you didn't know that, did you? Well, I didn't know it either until later in the day. Yeah, I didn't know about it until later in the day. I happened to look down there and I saw, hey, Maggie's here. And then I went back and I looked at the offers and it says Black Friday. So Maggie gave the new items were at 40% off. And of course, anytime you have bought from Maggie uh, and you want to use what you purchased, it's always 75% off anyway. Excuse me, I'm really hoarse today. Maybe this will sound better. My voice is really cracking. Anyway, uh, then Tuesday is going to be the crop boost event. All crops will yield 3 crops on a Derby day. Oh my gosh, I don't like that. But I know there are some crops that I am going to probably focus on. I think I'm going to focus on making chili peppers. I guess I might make some indigo, which, I always go out and buy indigo from the shops. But I'm going to get a little bit of indigo stocked up. Not much, just a little bit. And I'm going to do onions. Oh, definitely onions. I am constantly running out of onions as it is, but I'm going to stock up on onions and some chili pepper. I might have a little bit more than just 20 indigo in my silo. And I'm going to have a little bit more than 50 strawberries in my silo. Because so indigo and strawberries I'll buy from the shops. But I think you guys maybe might want to check your stocks as well. Okay. And then Wednesday's going to be the boat event for Double XP. Thursday, puzzle pieces. Boat event, we get puzzle pieces. How's it going, Russell? I had puzzle pieces on my wheel this morning and I went absolutely crazy. Yeah. Anyway, and then Friday is going to be a town visitor event for double coins. Saturday, fish and production boost event, all buildings. And then on next Sunday, we'll have another truck order event for double coins. Uh, Everybody take advantage of these double coin events. Lower levels, you need them to stay on top of the machines. You don't want to get behind on buying your machines because it's kind of like some people I know that are in the higher level machines, they're struggling to play catch up and get enough coins. So you guys please focus on making your coins. All right. Let's get off of this. Okay. And let's start with the what's going on. Okay. I'm going to talk about the guava tree. You've already seen everybody else talking about them and such, but first, this is something from the last update. They gave it to us prematurely, so I thought I'd throw it in here and let you guys see the winter stew will be available at level 112. It's going to take you 2 hours and 20 minutes to make it. Of course, it's going to be in the old stew pot, which a lot of us are still struggling to get that one mastered. And for the winter stew, you're going to need 1 bacon, 3 potatoes, 3 mushrooms, and 3 onions. So you see why I'm going to focus on my onions? Yeah, I'm going to really focus on those. And this will be sold in the B&B in the diner, as well as it will be in the truck orders and the boat crates. Okay, so let's go down to the guava tree. All right, I'm showing you the different stages of the guava tree, the plant stage, the bloom stage, and the harvest stage. I'm not going to show you the dead stage because we don't like dead trees, do we? At least I don't like dead trees. Uh, but I think that's a beautiful tree when it blooms. What do you guys all think? Is that a beautiful tree when it blooms? I like it. I really do like it. I can't see all the chat, you guys, because I've got to focus on this machine over here. For real, Sam, what? Funny story, I mistakenly showed Winter's June in my fall update. That's because it was in there accidentally. Supercell sent a copyright strike. Are you kidding? They shouldn't have done that when somebody made a big mistake of Supercell. Yeah, it was a mistake. We had it in all of our update images and things. So Anyway, let's go down here and take a look at what the guava tree will do. Level 104 for 34 hours. That is a heck of a long time to wait for the product. 34 hours. You realize that's 1 day and 12 hours, right? 1 day and 10 hours. I'm not too happy about the time for some of these trees. Why so many olive trees on your farm? Uh, because I like to sell olives. I was doing them for the visitor event, double coin visitor event or coin, whatever. Anyway, uh, for the guava tree, and it's pronounced guava. It's supposed to drag out the first part, guava. Hello, Ray. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Uh, 860 coins is what it's going to cost you to plant one tree, and you will get 19 XP when you harvest the fruit. And it takes, I'm sorry, 19 diamonds to rush the tree, and then 22 XP for when you're harvesting your fruit. Okay, look at there, the guava fruit. Isn't that pretty? Your grocery store, beach cafe will be asking for this in the buildings. And of course, uh, each time you serve in the buildings, you get better coins, XP, and reputation points. And it's also will be in the boat crates and truck orders. And of course, farm visitors probably ask for it too. Just as sure as you don't have any guava fruit and storage, the farm visitors is going to ask for it, right? Okay. And we're going to be making a fruit compote in our preservation station, the cannery, I like to call it. The guava is very Asian. I think it's in some of the South American countries as well. Uh, don't we get guava here in the States from Mexico or Mexico, as some of you call it? It's really Mexico, X is silent. I have banana, guava, sunflowers, and curry leaves. We get it. I thought we got from guava. I went to we have this unique store here. It's called Fresh Time. And they usually have a lot of these unusual fruits and things. You can't go into our regular supermarket and say, hey, give me some guava or even passion fruit because a lot of them don't have it. But the Fresh Time store here will have it. So I went to Fresh Time yesterday. I thought it'd be kind of neat if I could find a guava and some guava juice and, eat it and show it to you guys here. I actually was going to go on webcam and show you guys what they actually look like and everything. But all they had was the guava juice, and I didn't care for that. It just, to me, it didn't look very appetizing, and it was it was a dirty pink color. If you've ever made carrot juice and you didn't clean the skin off the carrot, it comes out looking dirty. And to me, that guava juice looked dirty, so I was didn't too appetizing. Okay, the guava compote will be at level 104. And for 10 of the items, they will sell for 4,716 coins. This is the only one that I got a value on. And it will take 260 minutes, which is 2 hours and 20 minutes. And you will get 50 XP when you make one compote. And it takes 2 of the guava fruit, 1 sugar, and 1 lemon. What is the compote? Compote actually is chopped fruit made into made in a syrup like, and you eat it from that. It's just I, to make it in the preservation station. I don't think it would require that. I, I'm I looked up a compote recipe for other fruits, not specifically a guava compote, but it showed putting chunks of vegetables into like a syrup and cooking it for a little bit and cooling it and eating it. It wasn't no big deal or anything. It wasn't even thickened or anything like that. Okay, let's move on down to the guava juice. Now that's a nice pretty pink, unlike the one that I saw yesterday. and this you will be able to serve it in the grocery store and in the diner. It will just take 2 of the guavas to make 1 juice. And I did not get the coin value on that one, but it will take 55 minutes to make, and it's also made in the juicer. Could we possibly take any more juice in that juicer? It is so many of the machines now are getting just stacked with the products, and you'll get 30 XP for 1 juice. All right, and the next one is the sorbet. This will be served to you in the beach cafe or the B&B, and it will take 1 guava, 3 sugar. See why we have 2 sugar machines now? And I have dear old Ernest to make my sugar. I think I'm going to have Ernest making sugar all night tomorrow night. And it takes 2 mango fruit and 1 passion fruit. 1 hour and 60 XP, and I don't have the coin value on that one either. So that is pretty well sums up the guava tree and the products that we're going to be getting from the guava tree. And tomorrow will be the dairy news, and hopefully we will see some more goodies from that. So let's get into the farm right now. I showed you the events, and the derby next week will be a regular derby. I guess some of you guys are kind of anxious to hear that, but the dairy news is going to be at 12 p.m. UTC time. You guys can go to a world clock to get it that time translated to what your time would be at 12 p.m. UTC time. I hope it's not early because the last time they did an early showing of it, um, Ricky told us what's delayed. According to the last information I had today, the update will be on Wednesday. This is quite out of the ordinary. I'm hoping that they will be able to do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see if Retta was here. Retta, I do agree with you on the looks of the trees. What did Retta say about the trees? I was in my own little rant here. Scrolling back, you guys are just talking so much. How many are excited about the update? How, are you excited about the trees at this point? About the tree? Okay, Retta, I do agree with you on the looks of the trees. Well, I didn't see what you said, Retta. I'd like to see. I do think it's a pretty tree when it blooms. I don't know if we're going to like it after that. Okay, the last 3 mango coconut looks cartoonish, not real like the other trees before. Yeah, I can agree with that. Let's take a look at the trees again. But the trees did fit in okay on the farm compared to how they look now. How my images are showing them to look. Uh, Here you can see my mango trees. I guess maybe it's because the fruits are actually so much larger. Do you guys think that too? I hope it doesn't come before time too, Sam, like it did the last time. I'm gonna make sure, you know, because I'll have to set an alarm to get up. I don't, it's kind of early for me. I like to sleep in as long as I can. It's nice to have new stuff. I won't be able to produce anything until the weekend, so I'll send Tom. I think we could probably send Tom for some of the products. I know I will be. What I use my I know Retta does this too. What we do when we have new products, and we go find Thomas. Oh, Thomas is going to get me some cheese because I was too lazy to put it in last night. Boosters. We will run a 50% off Tom, so we'll be working him every hour on after an update. As soon as the update comes through, that's what we will do. And I will sometimes even put on another Tom just to make sure I don't run out of time. I always buy Tom. Let's see, he's going to be at how much time? I have him, only for 1 hour and One more day and 11 minutes. So one more day and 11. Okay, I'll add. Uh-oh. What happened there? Lost connection with the server. Back already. That was a little fluke, if you ask me. I can get the mango fruit here in Ireland, but I don't know about the new fruit in the update. I have never seen a guava fruit in our grocery stores here. I think I can order it. I think when I was Googling for it, I think I said I could order it from Walmart. For you people that don't know, Walmart's trying to compete with Amazon now with a lot of the online orders. Tom just steals stuff from other people's farms to be selling that cheap. You think he steals it from other farms? Are you telling us that Tom is just a regular little uh, Oliver going around stealing things? We get them here in late summer. Ah, yeah, you live closer to the fruit producing states too, see, like Washington and the apples. Hey, Madsy, how are you? I've missed a lot of you, so I'm sorry. Can't catch up. Guava fruit is very common in Pakistan. Oh, well, Sam, you're going to have to send us some guava. Sorry about the timeout. I need to close up some windows. I got too many open. I was really pushing myself this morning to try and get everything done on time. Yeah, I was goofing around yesterday. I should have been working on my update pictures and everything, but I didn't have time. I need to close this. Now I got a clear screen. I can see you guys better. All right. We talked about the guava, and there's more to come, but I'm not allowed to say anything about it. And there's also a guava product that I couldn't talk about, and you will see it all tomorrow on the Dairy News. Now I got to hype up the Dairy News. Uh, I already told you the time and checked your world clock translation for the correct time that it would be for your zone. And you get started stacking for the normal derby. I'm not going to be that concerned about it because I have a lot of stuff stacking. Uh, I am focusing on making certain items, trying to stay ahead of the game. I've been having, you guys always hear me say, if I find I don't have something a lot of times and I can't find that newspaper, I go a little paranoid about it and I start really looking for it in the newspapers and also making it in my machines and stuff just to make sure I'm way ahead of the game. And see, look there, I've been making the little dress and I went overboard and I made 65 of them. So I'm going to put some of those into the shop if anybody wants to buy some. Yeah, I went a little crazy on them. I, how about quantities of 5? You might find out that you may be needing these little dresses. I know I did, and I didn't have them, so that's how I operate. Have Indian mangoes. The mangoes you get in the West, not that tasty. Sinked, I have found, or Sinke, I have found the trick to mangoes is try and find a place that doesn't refrigerate them and leave them at room temperature until, now this sounds a little odd to you. You want to make sure that when you touch the skin of the mango, that feels a bit soft. And when you do that, that mango is so juicy. You almost have to stand in the shower to eat it. Yeah, I love mangoes. And of course, you guys also, I made, in case you don't know, I made a mango pancakes and I have the video posted when just before or shortly after we got mangoes on the farm. There should be a farmer's market, yes, that sells fresh. We have a lot of farmers markets, but they go to a big produce store to get their products too. So I'm in the middle. I'm like pretty much in the middle of the whole United States. So we get a lot of homegrown things, but a lot of the things like your, I guess you call warmer climates like Hawaii, the South America, that they grow things like the mangoes and what's some other fruits? Kiwis we can't grow on our mainland unless they're doing them in California. But there's a lot of different fruits that, because of our climate, they're not very productive here. Or three, I'm not sure my brains are working. Daisy, what you working your brain over? There should be farmers markets. Yeah, there should be. And it's mango season. Oh, I've been seeing them in the store, but actually for us, the best mangoes come in the spring. Right now, they're not that great. I got two a couple of weeks ago, and by the time they were ripe enough to eat, they were also turning black next to the big seed. And that's a trick to cutting up mango too, as you know. Okay, I put those things in my shop. Let's see what else. I'm going to start hoarding up sugar. I'm going to sell some more of the peanut fudge. This is a leftover from my farm visitor sale. In our country, mangoes are called king of fruits. I've heard that before, Faria. Yeah, I'm gonna sell some more. I need to make sure I got space in here because like I said, I'm gonna be stocking up on some quite a few different things. Another thing, I'm so tired of running out of cookies. So I decided I'd build up on cookies quite a bit so that they are there when I get ready to use them. I think 35 cookies is enough, don't you guys? I got enough bread. How about cornbread? Oh yeah, we're gonna go some cornbread here. I'm not collecting a lot of things from my machines now because I'm just saving them up for the Derby is coming up. Kiwi, oranges, and pineapple. I'm not allergic to any fruits that I know of other than my system doesn't tolerate lemons. It just doesn't tolerate lemon. Why do you have a lot of land items? Is there land coming? I just haven't gotten around to selling them or transferring them to another farm. You want to see what I got in the land stuff? Huh? Let me go to my barn. I just haven't gotten around to transferring them. And I thought about that this morning. I need to transfer over to the other farms. Yeah. So, but you know what's exciting? I got to go do this. I just have to go do this, guys. I really do. I have on this farm been kind of playing this one off and on, but look what I got. I told you guys about this in other streams. I have got two tractors back to back from the gift catalog. Now look at the gift catalog. What do you think? Should I go for it? Should I try for three in a row? What do you guys think? See, I've got just enough. I've been making sure that I have enough that I could get that today. Saving it up, showing off. Wow, Matsy, your system's just kind of a bad condition there, isn't it? Allergic to so many things. I can't think of a food that I'm allergic. I think a heck of a lot of foods that I won't eat because I don't like them. Yeah, let's go. Let's go for it. Let's see if it's going to come this time. Oh my goodness. If it's three in a row, oh my gosh, you guys are going to hate me for sure. Oh, see what's happening down here. Let's get rid of this while we wait for Alfred to come. Come on, Alfred. Step it up. Move, move. Need to send my little dog to nip at his heels, make him run a little faster to deliver that box. Oh boy. Mm. I'm very anxious, everybody. Before I open the box, let's send her on her way. And now you're not getting this, okay? All right. Wish me luck. Here we go. Okay, well, first of all, what do you think's in the box? If it's not my tractor, what do you think it is? Driving through Oregon. Oh, okay. Well, be safe, Sandra. Russell says it's a tractor. Okay, I like you, Russell. Any guesses? If it's not the tractor, what is it? Arthritis in your knees and goes right to your hip. Oh, so sorry to hear that, Catherine. Thank you, Sam. Any guesses on what's in the box woodpile? Oh, thanks a lot for jinxing me there, he says. Any other guesses what's in the box? You always get outhouses, not a tractor, maybe a bench. I don't need another bench. And I don't need another birdhouse. Well, this farm is fairly new. It can take I'll take anything it gets, really. All right, here we go. Ah, I do like that flower, though. I like to use it on my farms. But I got these items from the movie ticket here. What else did I get from the movie ticket? This farm is struggling. Just something I like to play when I'm bored with the other farms. But this is really amazing to be. I got one at level 39, and then no, one at both of them at 39, I guess, but I wasn't at level 40 when I got these. So it goes to show, guys, you can get them. Just hang in there and keep pushing for it. If I reach a point on the catalog where I don't like what's in the final offer, the next mystery package, if I don't like what's there, I will spend. Oh, look at that. Just look at that. I will spend 10 of my cards and I keep spending those until something comes that I want. I don't let them build up or anything. Because you can only store so many anyway. So just keep trying it that way. And on my main farm, I do have 4 tractors. I've never paid 1.5 million. I will not do that. That's ridiculous. This is going to show me my tractor. Okay. If I had left this farm and did not look at this um, plant that I got and I go to another farm, it's going to show one item is in that decoration file. It's kind of a pain. Buy the cheapest pack till I get a better offer. Yeah, that's what I always do. I always go for the spend 10 and keep going. So now I'm on my farm. Um, how many people took advantage of the spin this morning? The lucky will. Oops, now you can see how many I spent there, Russell. But I was getting so many good things off of this. I considered the things that I wasn't making, and I just kept going, just kept going. And look at Russell. Russell's counting. He's adding it up for me. Yeah, I spent a lot of, I guess maybe I spent about 400 diamonds in all because I kept going. All right, down here, look where I am. I can't wait for the puzzle boat event. Puzzle boat event, and I will have. Oh, I just need 4. Oh, wow. Oh, it's strongman's. He's applesauce now. I just need 4 and I have 3 in my Derby rewards. Wow. So that update has to come. It has to become before I can do the puzzle boat event. Really. If that doesn't happen, I won't be doing the puzzle boats because they won't accumulate for me. You have to have an open animal in order for you to get the puzzle pieces from the puzzle boat. Yeah. So when I'm here, I guess I'll go ahead and feed these little fellows. They look mighty hungry. I haven't done anything with them. Oh, wow. I'm a slacking. Thank you for coming, Catherine. Off to charge your phone. I never take my devices off of charge. Just keep them plugged in all the time. Doesn't harm anything. It's supposed to have an auto shut off, isn't it? I haven't had any issues with them so far, and I've done it for years and years. Sorry, just almost knocked my headphone off. Billy Boy wants to go to the spa. Does he know if he waited for a few days, he could probably have some new products to choose from? And if you guys notice, before you even have a chance to get those new products, they're already on the truck orders and the town visitors. I don't have my headphones situated too good. Keep sliding off. This is boring, isn't it? I do like taking care of my town visitors, though. I like the town. It's always been probably, if I had to choose what is my most favorite, I think it would come down to the town. I gotta come up with a name for my walrus when I get it this week. Whoops, that one's done. No place for him to go. Hmm, 2 people I can't serve. Do you guys keep them? Do you let them hang around, or do you send them off and hope to get something better at your neighbor's docks? I usually send them away, then go to your neighbors. Those pink trees are so pretty. Well, thank you. Those were, at first, I believe the pink trees was a derby reward if you finished in the top 3, and then they quit putting them in those rewards. Then we had to start buying them, special deals. Okay, gonna go feed them. Let's see what I can do first of all. Buildings are off. Okay, I need 3 in the diner. Uh-oh, I had some people here I need to collect from. 3 in the diner. That's full. Spa. Okay, they're all full. So I need 3 in the diner, so I will send 3 away. If I can get 3 from my neighbors, I'm full. Let's send them away. I'll send these 2 away because they take 2 buildings. Send them all. Now I need 3 for the diner. See if my neighbors have any. Watch them. They won't have any. They'll have all B&B. What you want to bet? Oh, he doesn't have all B&B, but he has no diners. Greg, you got any diners for me? And Greg has none. I probably sent them away, and I shouldn't have done that. These will be all B&B. Yep. My neighbors always leave the B&B alone. It's only a special Derby January when they have trees the top 3. Oh, you remember that? I'm glad I have you here for all that information. I was going out to, oh, I need some products here. Oranges. I never have oranges when I go to the town. Never. Well, this time we will have them. And mango. Okay, collect some oranges. Going backwards here. And chop down the tree. And where do we have the mango? Up here. And chop down another tree. You remember many of them? I should start keeping a file. I don't have time, really. I like B&B visitors, good XP when maxed. Yep, it is, but takes so long. I do have some boosters for some buildings. I'm saving them for events, and then I will use them. I wish we have another 2-day town event. That really adds up fast. Well, let's feed them. Then I'll see what I need to get to finish filling up my buildings. I don't like leaving any open spots if I can help it. I think I know where I could get some. I could go to my other farm and release some. But I focus mainly on this farm. I robbed from the other farms to help this one keep going. That's what helper farms are for, isn't it? Your baby farms. Everyone has been complaining forever, no change yet. No change about 10 damage to the global. Oh, I agree with you. Everybody complains about it, and maybe if we quit doing it, then they would see that we mean business, but that 10 measly little diamonds, they could why don't they just make it decos? It doesn't have to be a new deco, it can be an older deco that we didn't win before. What happens to those old decos that we don't win? We never see them again. Okay, they're all fed? All fed. Okay, off and running, and I still need the 3 diner, so I guess I'll have them. Like 20 diamonds? 20 diamonds. Well, even 15 diamonds, 10 old diamonds? No. Hello there, Peter. How are you? Do you play the derby on your baby farms? It depends on what the derby is. A chill derby, I play on every farm available. And I may be getting another farm. Yeah, I may be getting another farm. My grandson said, "Hey, I'm done playing. I don't want to play anymore. I haven't played it in 2 years or whatever." He's a level 85 and he's given me the information on the farm. Now I have to see if I can get it transferred over to me. Usually there's no issue having family members' farms transferred to you, but anyone else, they won't do it. But I must see if I can get it transferred to me. Otherwise, I'll have to use his email address on it. Everyone's still mad about the sand sheep. Oh, yeah. That's the one. I wonder if we'll see it in another event or not. I only have 93 olives. You know what? I don't want to have to list those olives, so I'm going to go ahead and collect olives for her. I need to cut down a bunch of trees and get more olives. Yeah, I like growing the olives and selling them. They only take 1 day to maturity for the olives, so uh, to do the olives is better than doing the cocoa time-wise, and I like the 1 day or less trees. Apples, everybody is doing apples. Did I get enough olives for you, honey? Yes, I did. There you go. Bye. Take those to grandma. I'm gonna cut down my olive trees. Sam never sleeps. What time is it, Sam? I have trouble with the Mideast time conversion and my time. I'm gonna plant more olive trees. Oh, look what I have sitting on the cliff. Goodies. Hemi took it. We were talking about Black Friday earlier. I got sidetracked. Hemi took advantage of the Black Friday. I did. I leveled up 3 or upgraded the barns and silo on 3 farms. I had that much just waiting for X amount number of them, and I was able to do all 3 farms. Now I have products left over or materials left over, and I think I'm gonna expand them to some of the blah, blah, transfer some of those to the smaller farms and get them 6 a.m. for you. Yeah. Well, I'm up at 6 a.m. sometimes. That's not really too bad. I get up at 6 a.m., but then I go right back to bed because it's not time for the doggy to be up. She's still sleeping, so I go back to bed. You're going to sleep for 3 hours to get up and study. I do need lots of cheese. I need to make sure I've got my pizzas made up. Too many offers. Let's see what's going on with the Derby. Of course, we finished in second place, I think. Yep, second place. It was a struggle, boy, between number 1 and 3, but we made it. We're getting one bunny, so you can see I got 3 puzzle pieces there. And I won't reshuffle just trying to get more puzzle pieces because we'll only get 3. if I had 2 more, bunnies, then I could get 5 puzzle pieces. Russell, did you get 3 bunnies? Because you'll catch up with them if you got 3 bunnies, if you reshuffle. Usually if you reshuffle those, permits and the bunnies will show up within 3 or 4 reshuffles. We got second as a struggle. Yeah, let's see what my competition is. Turkey. It's like the turkey, um, nudies team, teams like that we cannot keep up with. Do they test out the updates before they do it, or they won't be able to see if updates are okay to the update? They're supposed to, uh, Peter. I can't say that they actually do, but it would be wouldn't it be kind of a waste of time if they didn't test that they would be able to plug them in and for everything to run smoothly? I know when we tested the Valley in Helsinki, there was a few bugs left in it, so uh, I think they delayed the update 1 week then while they were working out some of the bugs. I choose expansion permits over puzzles these days. I took advantage of everything that came up for permits, even in the diamond shop. If they were selling permits or if it was a part of another deal, I did it. And I know quite a few people that did that too. So I have all my land opened up on this farm and I'm going to get some more expansion materials. Again, I'm advocating that you guys use your vouchers to get your pets first because you get too many goodies from your pets as opposed to what you get from the fishing. Sure, you get diamonds from fishing, but you can only get those when there's events to catch the big fish or the ones for your book. Most of them don't come until the events, and you have plenty of time to make a few lures for that. But this is why, look at, I'm getting all kinds of little goodies from these guys. Nails, I haven't been counting them as I go along. This is probably my second favorite thing to do is collect from the animals. I need permits till you're landlocked right now. And somebody took care of was that you, Sam, that watered my apple tree down there? I should plant some new apple trees because they are almost ready to be chopped down if I collect them again. And I will be needing apples. Let me check my list here. I made a list of the things that I really need to make more of. I just need 2 more pets now. I need the birds. And I think I can get a bird. I can get a bird today. You guys want to get a bird? What can I get? Let's see what can I get for a bird and we'll vote on it. Okay, I need the brown peacock or the Toko toucan. The toucans are my favorites. The keel-billed toucan or a little cockatoo. Or I could save it for, do they have the other one showing? We know there's going to be a cockatoo in the update because they showed it in the last update. Made a little mistake on it. I prefer crested birds over toucans. I like the toucans. I like what they do. Let's call some. Oh, got to feed them first. Let's call them in here and you can see. Or do I have it? Yeah. I like the way they jump across the farm. And then this one just jumps one place with a little ball. They little antics are cute that they do. Because the new one, um, yeah, they made a mistake in the last update and misnamed the birds. This one have a name. Whoops. So some people showed the wrong bird, and the last time they showed the rose This is Major Mitchell's, and they still don't have the names quite correct on them. It's a rose-crested cockatoo, and like I said, some of us showed it in the last update. I didn't show it in the last update because I had my birds straightened out. Can't wait for the next update. Oh, you're playing the Disney Valley game? That's on Switch, isn't it? I asked Riley about getting my Switch back, and she's playing like 4 or 5 games on it, so I thought, "Oh, heck, I'll just let her have the Switch, and I'll get me a new one." There it is. I found it. Okay. I got so many things to do on the farm, I don't even know where to go to start. I'm not collecting any of these goodies. Well, about some fudge. I need cocoa. Cacao. Do you cacao or cacao? Which one is it, guys? Cacao. And I didn't get the bird. We're going to see. What are we going to vote on? We're going to vote on a bird. Let me go back to them here. And I'm not that rose. I'm not that fond of the cockatoos, to be very honest with you guys. I'd rather get the bigger birds first than the cockatoos. Okay, we need brown peacock. Let's do a poll. You guys can vote for me. I'm not seeing the poll option. Okay, is this it? All right, there it is. Which bird? Okay, we're going to vote on the brown peacock, or we're going to vote on the Toko toucan. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's my favorite on my other farms. And then we're going to vote for, oh, the kill-billed toucan. I think I only can, we can't have a teal-billed touche. How to spell it? One of each. Okay. Major Mitchell's cockatoo. I've got the sulfur crested on another farm. Doesn't look very pretty hopping around. I get my favorites of things, guys. Okay. I want to ask you guys to vote for which bird we should get today. And my chat fell out of live chat, so I may have missed comments from people. Okay, vote for them. I posted the poll, and we'll give you guys all a chance to vote. Michael Murphy, welcome. I can't recall seeing you before. Happy to have you here. Okay, everybody vote. Oh, everybody's going for the Toko toucan so far. All right, while you guys are voting, I'm going to go out here and see if I sold my goodies. Thank you for buying them from my roadside. Another thing I'm focusing on, I got to keep my honey going. I'm not so fond of the peanuts now that the farm visitors have been here. I need to sell more of them just to have more room. Same Sankey. White peacocks are absolutely gorgeous. I've seen one in real. I haven't seen a white one in real. We have a couple of places close by that have peacocks on their farms, and they usually have the dark ones. Let's see which ones do they usually have. Come back here. We're going to call you back in. That one. They usually have that peacock there. Toko toucan is winning. Yay. That's the one that I would have chosen, I think. Let's see the yeah, that's the one that I would have chosen for sure. 6 people didn't vote. I forgot when I sent Tom after things, and I forgot to confirm the selection, so he's just standing there for sometimes I do that. I'll send him before I go to bed, and choose the quantity, and I'll go ahead and go to sleep, and he's there waiting for me to collect and send him again in the morning. Some people, probably think it's a waste to buy Tom and not wake up every 2 hours and run him. You get to a point, eventually we're going to get all the pets. I don't know about that, Peter. I think as long as there's a green spot left on your farm, there may be more birds. Who knows? Definitely, though, I, I, I think they should expand this birdhouse or something, make it more of a building. It's just to accommodate all those birds. It's not really big enough to be an aviary. Aviary. It's just not big enough. So they're going to have to expand it. Okay, it looks like we're going to get a Toko Toucan. Some people like Major Mitchell's. It is pretty colored, but we're going for the Toko Toucan, so I'm ending the poll now. We got 36 votes total. The Toko Toucan, here we come to buy you. I probably should be saving all of my vouchers for other things. Here we go. Come on, baby. We've got a home for you. And the other animals welcome you. First thing they do is eat. They're sitting up there in the shop just starving to death, and the first thing any of your pets do is go eat. Where are you going to go? Watch him hop away. He's coming back. And to get him on schedule with my other animals, I will wake him up. So they're all on the same feeding schedule. You know what? I couldn't find my white one day. I kept calling him home and calling him home, and he was actually trapped, and he couldn't come out of the area that he was trapped in. See, I'm growing lots of onions and sunflowers. I need lots of sunflowers. These are things that nothing is more distracting to me than to get up to make an item and I'm out of the crop to make it with. So I'm doing I need corn too. So I'm doing sunflowers. Oh, I got 225 and catching up on my onions. Yeah, I need more onions. Instead, I grabbed the cucumbers. You guys do that a lot? I do it all the time. And it's a bummer when you do it during a derby. I have 4 birds, he says. Oh, 4 farms. Okay, let's see. How many onions will that give me now? 121 plus 52, I think. No, I want more onions. I'm just going to grow onions all day today. Onions and sunflowers. I got enough sunflowers, though. Okay, go back and do some corn. Corn has been kind of hard to find. Uh-oh. Did you see that? Chickpeas. I only have 10. So we're going to plant some chickpeas down here. Not that I use chickpeas a lot. Isn't the winter stew call for chickpeas? I forgot. And I'm going to grow corn. I need lots of corn. Corn is sometimes very difficult to find in the daily dirt. Let's take a peek and see. Do you see corn? See lots of apples. There's some corn, but it's already sold. No, it's still there, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm going to grow my own, save my coins. I won't save the diamonds, but I got to save the coins. They're adding these things honestly to keep the game engaging. I remember when people used to complain about having nothing to spend their stuff on back in 2016 and 2017. My farms were just starting out. I didn't start till 2016. So I had plenty of things to do. And the one big thing that really got me was being out of cotton and not finding anything in the daily dirt. I probably had a couple of cotton, and I kept planting 2 cotton. The next time I could plant 4 cotton. I literally had to treat my cotton like it was rabbits and make it multiply itself. That's the only thing that I could know. I kept checking the daily dirt. No one was having any cotton. See, I'd never collected my cacao. If you guys recall, before the last update, I need to plant some more of these too. I was doing a lot of cocoa trees because I knew we were going to be needing for the fudge shop. And I told everybody, just follow my lead. What you see me doing, you might want to pay attention. So I was doing a lot of cocoa beans, and I was had plenty to start in my shop when in a fudge shop when we got them. And I always use diamonds to rush. I don't wait for that shop to open in 3 or 4 days. I rush it with the diamonds. Oh, and 80's the limit. Yep. You'd love chick vouchers. Um, we'll see what's in the. Uh, maybe this won't be in the dairy news. Hmm. When I Russell remembers when I was asking for strawberry jam. Was that for the donut machine, Russell? I, you have to build on what I say. I gotta finish filling this machine up. This is how I leveled up. 'Cause I made so much chili fudge because it takes the longest. I don't want any peanut fudge. I need lemons. What's in the dairy news? Uh, no, I just say follow my lead. Maybe I can lead you guys to be ready. I don't know. These are the things that I'm just focusing on things because I made a list when I was out of something and I forget to make it. I start trying to make lists of them so I can remember to go in and make them. Uh, let's see, I'm focusing on making some cookies and some of they call it an orchid dress. Focus on making the orchid dress. And oh, I love to make espresso because it is good XP. Look at there, 29 XP. Yeah, I see this. And since my machine is mastered, 4 minutes to 29 XP. Isn't that cool? And since I have 9 slots, it only takes me just a little more than a half hour to get 29 times 9 XP. What is that? Somebody do the math. 29 times 9. 261. Is that right? But in less than a half hour, you got 261. You can make and sell that stuff all day as long as you got the coffee bushes. Let's see what else we need to make here. Make sure I'm getting caught up on my products. This is not mastered yet. I need to work on mastering it. Oh, I'm getting closer. All right. And this is the one that takes the longest. And I do need those. So we can load that up with 6, 9. Yep. There we go. That's going to be 261 is right. And I did that in my head. I really did. I don't need no calculator. Do I think I need syrup? I think I better stock up on some syrup. 24. I do want lots of syrup. And Alfred, I'm going to help you. Ernest, I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to make some white sugar myself because you saw how much sugar one of those new products is going to ask for. Got to make sure I got plenty of white sugar. And what I will do with Alfred is if I'm not satisfied with having, well, like here, I've been using a lot of cream, so I changed what I was asking him to do. But I did not reduce the amount of white sugar that I wanted him to make. But right now, let's see what he's got. He's got 60 of the cream, and I have a total of 62. I'm going to leave Alfred set on making the white sugar and the cream just like otherwise I divide it up. I don't have him making the cheeses. They take so long and you use so much more of the cream and butter and the sugars than you do the cheeses. So you can load your dairy up with the cheeses at nighttime or nap time, whichever one it is. Because some of you guys only sleep a couple hours and you go run time, then you go back to sleep. I make the cheeses on my baby farms. I make them on another farm too, but I like to keep the dairy really busy as much as I can. I don't Mastering was never a thing for me so very much until someone brought to my attention what how much more beneficial mastering is. For example, I started getting 10% more on the trucks and then 5% more. But the time is the most important thing for me. And I'm sure it is for everybody else. Make those products as fast as you can. So that I focused on that a lot. I got 45 donuts. I need to make, I got enough of that one. Here goes the cream. It's a good thing I'm going to help him out later on the cream. I will be making some on the smaller farms as well. But where do I get the milk for them? They don't have cows, not enough cows. Excuse me. I always transfer milk from my bigger farms over to the uh, on those little farms that talk about that I make cheese, bread. I will make apple jam. The highest level of my little support farms is 35. So I usually have them making the cheese and other things. One farm can make goat cheese, another farm can't, so it makes the regular cheese. I just haven't transferred anything over. I'm lazy. I don't mind admitting it. Got too many things going on. I'm retired, everybody. I don't have any time. I'm just involved in so many things. Let's see. This machine is not, oh, 201 on my way to the final mastery. So I believe this is an item. I don't want to use up my cookies though. That's only 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I always try to make the one that's got the most time on it. Okay, this one. Oh, that's out of the question. I don't have the chickpeas, so I'll have to wait on that one. Okay, we'll make the potatoes. Bacon fries. I've never had bacon fries. Have you guys ever had bacon fries? They come up with some of the. You're retired too, so you're farming just to fill in your spare time, huh? I've threatened to go back to work. Let's see, I need clay. I need to plant clay. I'll get that from a baby farm or a lower farm. I'm just tired, not retired. I keep saying I should go back to work so I'll have some more free time for a change. Now I'm going over to buy indigo because, like I said, I'm always running out and I don't have any to grow. There, we're in good shape. And there's some more espresso. What are they selling it for? 1987. So it's a good one to sell also, and it takes so little time to make, but darn, it takes a long time to grow those coffee bushes. And I can go ahead and harvest some. And I have a dead tree or a tree to revive right there. Okay, got revive there for somebody. I'm going to collect some of these olives so that I can have some revives. I don't know where I am with collecting them. This is planting them this close together is a pain to mark them all for watering. I'm not getting to that one at all. Then I'll have more for my visitors when they come. Thank you, Wilma. Guess who's lurking? I always call her out when she's lurking. See how hard they are to mark them? So I can't wait until I remove some of them. Thank you, Grace. I think I might know who that is. Thank you, Jessica. Now to find this tree here to mark it, this little tree in here. There we go. And then I have another tree. Got it right away. Can make a fun thing out of trying to find the trees. I got lots to take care of here. Yeah, I'll be cutting these all down this week. See, Wilma, they're all calling you out. She gave us the tongue, guys. Wilma, you shouldn't water the tree, and then we wouldn't know. I can't hardly get to some of those. I'm gonna have to shift some trees around to get to them all. I don't do weeding except a little bit before bed to make the wheat bundles. I That's what I usually do sometimes before bed, but then I sometimes I have a supplier for wheat. Become a little kind of a joke. Whenever I need wheat to feed my animals, he always comes through. But I'm not sure, what do I have in the way of wheat here? I'm okay. This is what I need to make is the meat buckets because with the walruses now and my other animals, I need 10 meat buckets every time I go over to feed the animals. That's a lot of food, guys. A whole lot. It's more than I want to have to make. Sometimes I've been in such dire straits to feed them that I will send Tom. My meals will be making other things, and I just don't have, maybe I don't have the fish too. We need, we need our fishing area enlarged. The more products they give us to make, we really need more fishing space, truthfully. New fishing holes. Come to level 88. What are you doing there? I'm not asking for products. I should be giving instead of receiving. I'm always in the Christmas spirit. Give, don't receive. Thank you, Alma and Judy, for watering those 88. Ian, did you make wheat bundles or you got chickpeas for me? Where are you? There he is. Come to his farm. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Wow. Am I going to run out of barn space? Nope. After upgrading my barn yesterday, thank you very much. I appreciate those so much. But I'm not going to, well, I'll take the one wheat. What the heck? We need clay moved to special fishing hole. I, I shouldn't say this, but when I saw that clay was going to be a crop, I literally laughed and laughed and laughed, and I and I couldn't help but think that's so dumb. Whoever planned that was they were desperate. Planting clay in a crop field is. I wish they would change it. Would anybody be opposed to it being changed? Make a clay field. Let us have to mine for it. Use our shovels to dig for it would be the best thing, in my opinion. I could go on and on about that clay. And oh, look at my animals, how I'm making them jump around here. I'm not after you guys, I'm after the tree, and it won't come to me. My farm keeps dancing away from me when I try to go for the tree. You would not, Russell? I I take a lot of your ideas back, and the problem is it can't be implemented right away. It There has to be the planning, the stages, and when they plan something, the coding just doesn't involve, okay, we're just going to plug this into the game and let it go at that. But for example, find a product, and I'll take you through the coding, what they have to do. Uh, oh, mm, let's take this machine. All right, so they're going to add a product, right? Say they add feta salad. First of all, in order to add that, they have to code the feta salad to be able to take the products into it to make it. And then they can plug it into the game. They have to route it to the machine. and then they can plug it all into the game. It takes time. I'm not using the right terminology for it, but there's many paths that they have to follow just to have the finished product for you to use on the farm or to make on the farm, whatever. But coding is not, it takes time, and they'd have to test these things out too. 8 years with no town buildings and major upgrades, well, definitely not normal. Has it been 8 years on the town? I thought the town just started, was it 2014? I thought it was 2015. I don't think we'd need that big of a clay pit. You just need the tools so you can go do the clay pit all the time or whenever you need it. 2015 is when it started. But by the time they get your idea and decide they're going to put it to the game, it does take time. It takes a long time to design it and put all the ingredients into it, pull it into the machine, route it back out of the machine into storage, to the various the boat crates, to the town, to the truck orders. See, it's very complex and very involved. What shall we plant? More corn? Yeah, let's keep building up the corn. We'll focus on the sugar cane later, after we get the corn where we want it. It would depend if they wanted more efficient space or one space that was like a mine, but only for a day for clay. The clay pit could be placed anywhere on the farm, truthfully. How about here? This up here in this awkward area where you can't do much in it. This top left corner is almost dead space. But they could have a clay pit. How about over here for a clay pit? This corner of the farm. These are stagnant areas here. See, I can't put the fence over here. So when I develop that area, we have over here, there's lots of places where they could put a clay pit. Well, not here. We need that for other expansions at a later time. They even over here. But here's the thing. Wonder why we have that area in the beach that's not used for anything. Uh, well, I'll show you. It is really used. So this is far. I'm moving the game. Okay, there has to be a certain amount of uh, stagnant areas. So if I move the game and I start, this is as far over as I can go. Now I'm going up as far as I can on the town, and that's as far up as it will go. And these areas they can't develop. And back across the same way. See, we go into the trees and the cliff this way. Now we have to go down. But this is what you're right, though. This is going down as far as we can. I don't guess if you guys ever experimented and played around with this and see where they could put things in. I do a lot. Okay, we come down here. But see how much of that beach area that we would not be able to use. So see, when it came down to here, this area maybe. Maybe they could do it in the future. But they could put a clay pit over here or something, couldn't they? How about in the middle of the river as an island? That's a good idea. If you notice, we're starting to go way over time here. Uh, Gosh, I didn't mean to do that. If you notice on your farms that you have trees over here, well, I cut mine down to see what would happen, and they didn't come back. So, yeah, there's so many places they could have done a clay pit. Just in a clay pit that we'd have to use the shovels on. See what that's the point? Yeah. I don't know if he's doing it now, but the last time I talked to Umit, he was level 18 in the town. That was what, 2 or 3 years ago that I asked him? I'll have to message him and ask him again where he's in the town because everybody wants to know. Inquiring minds, Zoom it. They all want to know. I'm making I am so tired of running out of mayo too, guys, that I started making well, now I've gotta make some more olive oil, but I'm getting caught up way ahead of my the products that are used in other products is very important. I got 31 mayo, so I want to try and get that up to 50 before I start loading some of my machines out. Uh, Good luck, right? I don't have a farm high enough level, a support farm high enough level to make what doesn't have the sauce maker. So I have to do all those on this farm. Reputation points taking forever. Oh my gosh, definitely, definitely. They're so grieved those reputation points, and we had to ask them, really, uh, 2 or 3 years ago, when one player finally reached level 100 in the town. We asked them to raise that limits on the town, and I think they took it to 200. I don't know if they took it anything higher than 200. And the same thing with I think it was level 700 when Nudie reached level 700. We had to ask them to raise it above, and I think they took it to 1,000 on the global votes. Sorry about that. Had a little coughing fit. I don't know if 200's a max or not. You level it up to 60. Well, I don't play the town as much as I should. When I do go over to the town to play it, I find where all my neighbors have taken my dock, the people off my dock, but when I go to theirs, I don't see anything really good to pick up. I do need the diner. I guess at this point I could take the grocery store. Oh, I can take more than grocery store. And look there, I think somebody grabbed those before I could. Let's go over here and see. They did. Somebody took those right out of my hand. You saw that. They just, thanks. Wonder who did that. I had them marked and somebody stole them. I don't know if it's the weather, but I've had, I shouldn't be having an issue with the allergies, but it looks like they're going to follow me all the way into the winter. I don't know who did that, but now I go show you what I get. I hope they're watching. Oh, I can get something good here. There, this is B&B again, right? Yep. Now I'll take the B&B if I have a spot for them. Everyone else should be doing it. Excuse me, I left my town. I didn't mean to. Is my voice sounding kind of raspy today? Okay, here he comes, and I will be able to do the grocery store for sure. I don't know who's Rockstar. Did you take the people from the town on me? Stole them right out of my clutches. Boy, stole them. Everybody's blaming Rockstar. Is he here? Maybe he got scared and left. Okay, let's go. Well, I can't use those after all. After I got them, I can only use the one. Now, why don't he come and steal the ones off my dock? Let's see, where are they going? Waiting for the train. He, someone will take the gift shops but they'll leave the B&B and the spa usually. They leave those behind because they take the longest. Bummers. Scalawags. I want to ask. You guys can see what I'm typing. It really was Rockstar. He was in your town. Get it? Ah, thanks, Jessica. Thank you. Uh, there we go. Do I have a Townies video to watch? Gosh, I don't know, Michael, if I do or not. I have stacking videos, so see if he said anything. Oh, he's frowning. Thanks for telling me, Jessica. Let's see, do I have to feed? No, everybody's been taken care of. Okay, guys. Anybody have any questions or think they got any good thoughts about the guava tree and the products or any questions about what's supposed to happen tomorrow? Anybody? Michael, if I make a townies video, you will see what I will do when I need visitors, and I don't care if my neighbors need what's on my dock or not, but I will actually spend the diamonds to bring the train in earlier. Here it would take me 7, and I have room for 7 visitors. I usually, if I need 14 visitors, I'll bring the train in early so I can fill up my shops. Is the Heyday Dairy News going to be a premiere? I don't know, Jacob, if it will be. I really don't. What I saw of it, I did get to see a preview, and what I saw of it was very fast. Maybe it's just a rough draft of what's coming on the dairy news, but if what I saw is what it's going to be, there's going to be a lot of unanswered questions, a lot. So I am going to get to work now on making. We are allowed to expose everything tomorrow after the dairy news. And is Cammy inside it or someone else? I know it's. I don't know. I don't think so. Uh, I didn't, unless it's going to be a voice. All I saw was words. I had no sound. So that's all I saw of it. But we have to see tomorrow if it's what. Like I said, I probably just had a trailer view of it. So we'll see. And I got to get to work on my video for tomorrow. Who's the Dairy News host? I really don't know, Sam. I just don't know. You're late for lunch. Your dog took too long walking. Okay, all right, I'm going to end it, guys. Hey, thank you everyone for coming out today and spending time with me. Uh, I just hope I was able to enlighten you somewhat on what's coming. So thank you all. Big, great, big thanks for our Sea Farm and Russell and He Says for modding. Good modding. You didn't have to do much today. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much.